Doc, 98 points through 3 quarters. I know they slowed down a little bit offensively in the fourth, but what did you see in those first 3 quarters for you guys defensively?
Yeah, just too many breakdowns. But listen, we shot 54% tonight too. So I just thought they made all the tough plays tonight, all the loose balls, all the big rebounds, played through contact, and I didn't think we did that tonight. I also thought they trusted their offense for longer stages, and I thought we gave up on ours at points and tried to go ISO. And I think that's just not how we've played. So it'll be a good film to watch.
Big night from Belton off the bench.
Yeah.
What do you see him together with?
He just made some tough shots. I can live with those.
To your opening point, Steve, pregame I talked about margins and how small they are. So would that be like the second chance points, the points off?
Yeah, it was a margin game for sure, but it also was they won the margin of staying with their system longer than we stayed with our system. We kept getting back in it, but we didn't stick with it tonight. And on so far over these last 9 games we have, I thought we really wanted to win the game. And I think sometimes, as crazy as this is going to sound, that gets in your way sometimes because, earlier on, every time the ball swung, that guy was trying to make the play instead of getting to the next action. That's all we've been working on. So that was a little disappointing.
I know you ended with a very good percentage shooting from 3, but early on, I think they still took 4. They took a handful more.
Yeah.
And then I know it was only 4 more. But again, in math problem type games, it's their volume. Was that a problem tonight?
Yeah, that's the margins. Exactly right. We thought we could generate a ton of threes tonight, and every time we went downhill, we did. And I thought we stopped doing that. And I thought the reason is because we stopped trusting.
It's not disappointing. You guys have been going for 3 in a row and haven't been getting straight together. Why do you think? What has prevented you guys?
Honestly, I don't care. Honestly, I don't look at it like it's disappointing when you win 3 in a row. I think it's disappointing when you win tonight. They're a good team. I think we're a good team. We had a chance to show that tonight. We did in spurts. But at the end of the day, we didn't get it done. And so when we have that mindset and we win 1 at a time, we'll get to 3 and 4 and 5. At some point, we have to string them together. If we win 2 out of 3 for the rest of the season, it's not awful, but we want that to be better.
Second quarter, I think it's a 3-point game when Giannis picks up his third.
Yeah.
11 points or so.
That's the other margin we lost. The minutes Giannis was on, Giannis was a plus, and we got to keep searching. We have to play those minutes at least even. You can't be minus 13s in those minutes, and some of our guys were.
We've talked about those veteran teams being able to get under guys' skin a little bit. What do you think of guys trying to keep their composure?
I thought in the first half we didn't do a good job of it. But listen, I also thought veteran teams like this get away with things like how you don't look at the flagrant foul is ridiculous, right? And listen, I'm a big Draymond Green fan before I say that. And the reason I am is because he's such an instigator, all right? But they called a tech in the first half on Scoop after Draymond Green's waving his hands at refs, yelling at refs, but then they called a tech on Scoop. I mean, give me a break. Clear flagrant foul. It was a wind-up. It was an impact. They didn't even look. And then they all 3 come out at halftime, said, man, we blew that. That was a flagrant. We should have looked. I'm like, and my only question is, well, what were you looking at? I mean, you called a foul, so you saw something. It's really frustrating there. And so in what I'm saying in our defense, they see that. That's frustrating. I mean, Scoot said, I barely say anything to the ref, and I got a tech. I'm hearing this guy cuss at him. And nothing. And so that's frustrating.